So I'm Coach William McCarthy. We're down here at the D1 facility in Dallas, out here working out some players. We're going to see if we can't find anybody to sign. I know there's a lot of talent in Texas. I know there's a lot of guys that can really play football. We're excited about what's going to come out here. We've got some guys with some NFL ties. We've got some guys that are basically coming in fresh off the street and off the couch. So if somebody's going to earn a contract, we're going to see what happens today. Can't wait to see the talent and what goes on. We were supposed to have some other coaches here from their situations. They didn't show up. What we are going to do, and I just talked to Ray about this, we're going to take everything is going to be filmed. So every 40 you run, every 5-10-5, every bench press, all that's going to be filmed. That's going to be uploaded so you can go see it, you can edit it. We will edit some of it. That's going out to every coach in this league. All of your results, I'm emailing to every coach in this league. All right, so everybody's going to see what you do. They might not physically be here, but they're going to have the opportunity to see that. All right, that's the best thing I can do for you guys is try and put you out there as much as we can. I'll put it on the website, all the results, so everybody can see what goes on and what you did. All right, and then that's the big thing is making sure you get eyes on what's going on. All right, take advantage of your opportunity. All right, I heard a quote the other day is, don't deny yourself the right to succeed. So don't be your own beast and don't be your own worst enemy. So this is William McCarthy, head coach of the Salt Lake Screaming Eagles. We just got done with our first open tryout here at the D1 facility in Dallas. There was some tremendous talent out there. I talked to the guys about we're not looking for good, we're not looking for good enough, we're looking for extraordinary. Today, we saw that. We saw extraordinary athletes come out and showcase what they can do for us. Guys were offered contracts today. Hopefully they're going to sign to be part of the Screaming Eagles franchise, and we hope to see them in Salt Lake this February. So as far as in the IFL, the contract is standard for everybody. It's $225 a game. Teams offer meals and teams offer housing. Teams are going to be different what they do for meals, how many meals. Some are going to give you 2, some are going to give you 1. In Salt Lake, we're working to give our players the best that we possibly can. We're trying to get them 3 meals a day, looking for businesses and restaurants in town that want to help us out and want to be part of our franchise and our organization. As far as the housing, we look to put the players in apartments. Some players will be in housing. We provide them with transportation when they come to Salt Lake City with bringing in guys from out of town. The hardest part of this whole process is building our roster. While we do get 40 roster spots, we're limited because it is a business and trying to get housing and give guys housing. So we have a limitation on how we're going to put our roster together. So while we may see 7 great nose guards that can play the game, you don't want to bring in all 7 because that's just not fair to those 7 guys because we're only going to be keeping maybe 1, maybe 2. So you got 5 guys that are going to be in a bind, that are going to be in a bad situation at the end of the day. I'm all for competition, but I want to do things right by the players. I don't want to put people in a bad situation or a situation where they can't find success. Beyond that, bringing in 7 nose guards just isn't fair. We're not going to be able to give everybody the reps and give everybody the opportunity. So we sign our 40. We go into training camp, probably going to be in late January. We'll look to all arrive in the Salt Lake City, go to camp for a couple of weeks, and we're looking to open up at the Maverick Center, hopefully, in February. So we'll have 8 games at the Maverick Center. Typically, the IFL is a 16-game season with 8 home and 8 away. And then we're going to move into our season roster. Our season roster goes from 40 to 25. So that's where we talk about we're not looking for good, we're not looking for good enough, we're looking for extraordinary. We need 25 extraordinary individuals that want to be part of what we're doing here in Salt Lake. They want to be part of the Screaming Eagles franchise. They want to help me, and they want to help the fans change the game on how everything is going to go in football. So from the 25, it goes down to a 21-man game day roster. So you're looking at 8 on offense, 8 on defense. You got a kicker. If we carry a kicker, that's up to you guys, the fans, if you want to carry a kicker. So that leaves us at 17, so we got 4 roster spots left. So we got to try and figure out how to go about those roster spots.